I do not want to be up right now, but it's okay because I have so much stuff that needs to be done and zero desire to do it, but it's okay. I'm still covered in paint. Okay, we're gonna sit you guys up there. I don't know how I got so many crumbs in my bed, but I did. Oh, I think it's just paint. I hope it's paint. Okay. gonna do some interior design real quick. I still have paint on me, don't mind that. Okay. This thing would be so much easier to move if it was on wheels. found a belly button ring. Heck yeah. Yeah. Oops. I just made y'all face plant. Sorry about that. Hello. Oh, I need that. It's hot in here. Okay, so I tried to take off the paint and it like didn't work very well. I don't know if you guys can see this. That was from yesterday when I burnt myself on my straightener. God, I was mad. Like live too. Like if you want to go and clip that, you definitely can, of just me burning myself. God. Oh my God. We were out until like 2 a.m. last night. And it was so, like, we went to the club afterwards. And the guys there were so fucking aggressive. Like, that was the first time I've been to second floor in a really long time. Like, to the club. And oh my God. There was one guy that, like, kissed my friend's shoulder. He, like, on her, and I'm like, you don't even know her. Like, we went really late, so anybody that was like without a date definitely was like showing the desperation. But yeah, oh, it was gross. Like, it was gross the way that, and like she and I would like keep moving too. Like, we would like dance for a little bit, and then we were in the cages, and one guy came up and like blocked us in and was like trying to dance, and she and I refused to make eye contact with him. We were like looking down, we were on our phones, we were like very clearly not interested in dancing with him. So yeah, and then a little bit later he came back to us trying to dance with us again, as if we would change our minds. And like another guy, like another group of guys were coming to like swarm us. And it was just the two of us. Like, we were very clearly minding our business. We weren't making eye contact. We weren't like, you know, we weren't doing anything like that. And it was like very clear to me that guys don't take no for an answer. There was a couple of them that got the hint. Not even the hint. It was one guy comes over and he's like, and then doing like this thing. Like rubbing the hands. Like, what are you doing? Washing your hands? Like, are you showing me that you know how to wash underneath your like fingernails? Like, it was just so weird. And I get that they were extremely intoxicated. Like, I get that they were very, very, very intoxicated. So it wasn't like, I'm hoping that they wouldn't do that if they were sober. Like, I'm really hoping that they're not, like, that their game is like a little bit up. But no, it was brutal. I was like texting my boyfriend the whole time, being like, these guys like keep fucking like I don't know what kind of like pickup artistry like guys are exposed to, but it ain't it. It ain't it. And like, just was not it. It was not the vibe. It was like, it wasn't pathetic or by any means, because I get that that's like how you do it. But it was just really stupid. And it's like, the fact that she and I kept moving, like we kept moving to get away from a group of people, and then they would just come right back. And one of the things that I do is that if I'm at a club, I'm filming everybody there. Like, or not everybody there, but like I'm getting a lot of videos of people that are around me. So that way, if anything happens, whoever has my phone can be like, oh, this is the group of people that was surrounding her. Okay, let's go talk to them now. That's like a trick that I use. in case anything happens to me. But like at one point I was filming a video of myself and my friend, and I was sending it to my boyfriend, and this guy behind me is like, comes over in like my area, and he's like, ugh, like in the video, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was really, really, really awful. Like, there, no sense of like decorum. And it's like, guys always do this, okay? This is how they dance. I kid you not. This is how every single guy approached us, okay? They do this thing, okay? And they go crotch first, and they're like, trying to get your attention. Always. It's never like the full body first. It's always like crotch first, trying to like... Always. It's always this. And I'm like, just stand up straight. Posture, bitch. Fucking fit check. Posture check. Like, oh my God. It's brutal. I'm like, I'm so glad that I'm not single. Like, I just want to, like, I get that when you go to clubs, you're gonna get picked up. Like, I get that. It's just saying no the first time should be enough. Like, don't try to convince me otherwise. Like, just don't. Because ultimately what that tells me is that you don't take me seriously. Hi! Yeah, it's like, you don't take me seriously. If you don't respect my answer the first time, you're not going to respect it the second time. And the more you ask, the more I'm going to say no. And the more I say no, the more you're going to get pissed off. And then you're going to do something stupid. So just accept no on the first time. If you happen to see me again, take it as a no. Take it as a no. Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Well, dropping my straightener was not a good thing. But yeah, it's like, oh, and they were persistent. They were persistent. And the worst thing is that the world admires persistence in pickup games. You know? Like, that's something that's admired. That, like, if she says no on the first time, like, that it's a challenge that needs to be, like, she becomes a target. She becomes, you know. But it's, like, totally unsafe. But, like, other than that, it was really fun. Hey, Katie, it sure looks like you had fun yesterday. Your stream cut out, but oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. My friend called me in the middle of the stream, and I was like, oh no, it ended up cutting out. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I get all of my stuff ready for the week. I do. I have way too much stuff. But it looks like you really try and keep your room tight. As much as I can, I do try. As much as I can. Yeah, I have so much stuff that it's like I can't give myself a choice but to keep it clean as much as I can. Oh, she doesn't lie. How cool. Honestly, it's so nice to have you back and hopefully. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't lie about things because I forget what I lie about. So I would tell on myself real quick. So. Hi, how are you? Sorry I wasn't there yesterday. I was out with an old friend of mine. That's more than okay. I completely understand. My stream didn't last very long. It got cut off, unfortunately, but that's okay. Yeah. Aw. Yeah, I missed it. work today? Or no, I got my weekend off. I work tomorrow. But I'm off today and I had yesterday off. There we go. Get stuff in there. I've got the house. Oh, love that for you. Nice. Are you going to cast at work or no, I won't be able to, but just because of like confidentiality and everything. Yeah, for sure. That's okay. I'm just, aww. So far, it's just cleaning because I have a feeling it'll take me all day. But if not, I'm going out with a girl that I used to actually babysit. She just finished grade 10, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so I'm going to be going and I might be seeing her today, which I'm really excited for. But that only depends if I can get all of this done. Bam, new perspective. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm about to send you another picture of a floaty, but I don't think I showed you yet. And I'm sure you'll see her. You're a go-getter. I love that. Yeah, sounds good. Hi, pretty girl. We're in the basement. sent them in the Discord chat. Okay, I'll have to check them later. Oh, it's hot. I was just saying one of them goes good. Oh my god, I love that. Love that. To be clear, it's 155 centimeters. Oh my god, that's huge. What? 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 Oh my god, it's another. Yes, I found it a few minutes ago, actually. Here, honey. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, thank you. Actually, it used to belong to my sister. I bought it for her. It's a seahorse. I bought her the seahorse and I got a scorpion because she has a seahorse tattoo here. And I was like, this is too good to pass up. So. It's so warm right now. Not the sound hasty, but man, I wish I could see the floaties because I know. It's just because I don't want to move from this and then have it flake out. Yeah, I don't want it to disconnect or anything. Sounds good. I'll double check. I'll check them after I'm done this. Like after I'm done streaming. But yeah, we had so much fun yesterday, but I was saying earlier that like the guys that dance at clubs do like the weirdest things. They're so weird. Like they're so dumb. And yeah, they did. I don't want to comment on their intelligence actually, because you can be the smartest person ever and not have social skills. But it was just like super uncomfortable. Like some dude kissed my friend's arm. I'd love to hear your thoughts after you've seen them. Yes. Yeah. No, like they just like he kissed her arm, like up, like here. He was like behind her and just like, mwah. She's like, I wasn't even dancing with him. Like, it's just weird. Like, that's what I mean. And it's like, it was towards the end of the night. So I know that like hormones are running high because you want to get laid. But like, yeah. Like I've had guys, like older gentlemen who've like when I'm at clubs, because obviously like I have a wonderfully committed boyfriend and I'm not straying from that. When I go to clubs, like I'll dance with like older men where it's very, very clear that I am not going home with them. Yeah, which is like the excuse, but it needs to not. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's not even that they can't control themselves. They can. It's that they're told that they don't need to control themselves because there's an excuse for them not to. You know, like, they've been taught that they're allowed to do that. That's why boys will be boys is like a verse. That's why it's a quote. That is why it's used. That's what boys will be boys means. It implies that that's just who they are. That there's no need for change, to just accept it and move on. And for girls, like, that's like, why don't we get that? Many men, if there will be their friends at clubs, they make competitions on who can get with that woman. Yeah. And it's like, I will sometimes, on the occasion, like if I see a guy that's like really, really good at dancing, I'll go up and dance beside him, and we will dance together, quote unquote, together at the same time, doing a similar dance move. I don't need to touch them to do that, and they don't need to touch me. Like, I get that clubs are very small, tightly packed, a lot of people, you know. Like, I get that that's what I sign up for. I know what I'm going into when I go to a club, that that's what I sign up for. And that accidentally, I get that sometimes there's just not enough room to, like, move where you're not gonna slide against somebody to get through. Like, I get that. But guys will purposefully, like, put their hands by your butt and say that they were just passing by. That happens. Well, yeah, also, a man and I, of course, like, making out with women at clubs and bars, but I have more respect for women than most other. Yeah. And I mean, it's like, hold on, guys. 1 second. Yeah, like, men are, and it's always like, the thing about it's not all men is that it doesn't have to be all men. That when I go to clubs, the only people that do those things are men. Taking things nice and slow, getting to know a person before is the way. Yeah, and ultimately, like, if I wanted to smash, I wouldn't go to a club. If I want to smash, I'm gonna go to Tinder. Like, if I wanted that, that's where I would go. I wouldn't go to a club. And, like, here's the other thing. Men like to say that they impress women. Like, all of the guys that hit on me in the States, they were all older men. And their first thing was, let me buy you a hotel room. And I'm like, why? Are you ashamed that you have a family back home? Yeah. Yeah, like, and I get that we can be totally creepy as well. I've been creepy. I've been that creepy one. I can't speak much about Tinder. I haven't used the app before. I mean, that's how my boyfriend and I reconnected, because I knew him through work, and not like my current work, but a different job. And I punched myself in the stomach. I reconnected with him on Tinder. And then we started casually hooking up, and then I ended up developing feelings for him, and he felt mutually about the situation. Yeah. But I was on there not for a boyfriend. I was on there for casual. And then it just so happened that he and I both just developed feelings, and that's how it was. But he never gave me the, oh my God. It's so hot in here. See, sometimes they do. Other times men think that that's just what they need to do. Like, I've had men offer me drinks. I don't drink. I haven't drank in almost 4 years. I haven't done drugs in almost 4 years. Yeah, this looks ridiculous. It's like beneath the boob lactation. Let's see, is there sweat stains on my back? Because I feel it dripping down my back. Oh, look at my rash. Oh my god. This is why we can't have nice things. I don't care. I'm continuing. I'm not changing. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I've had guys offer me drinks, and I'm like, I don't drink, and they, like, don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. That is, like, the only thing that you are taught at a bar is to offer a girl a drink. And here's the other thing. If you want to know if she's actually into you, if you want to know, be like, hey, I won't order you a drink. I don't want to overstep. But do you mind if I sit with you? If you're worried that she's using you for drinks, say, I only brought money for myself, but I would love to have a conversation. That's how you know. That's how you know. If you're scared, I'm gonna fall off my chair if there's gonna come 2 more sports on your 2 more Oh my god, that's so funny. It's so aggressive too. But yeah, like, I get that that is like the move, like, you know, but it doesn't have to be. Y'all are continuing the stereotype of, let me buy you a drink. I don't want you to buy me a drink. I'm like, ugh, when my boyfriend buys me stuff. I love it because it comes from a place of care, but I feel like I owe him. Not because he's told me I owe him, but because that's just how you're trained. If a guy buys you a drink, you owe him something. It's never out of the kindness of your heart. It's a foot in the door to get you to the next step. But that next step is never mutual connections, discovering something in common with the person, establishing rapport. You know, what's your sense of humor like? Mine's fucking dry as shit. I joke about dead babies. Do I know it's awful? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely I do. But if somebody that I'm with can't handle that level of joke, or doesn't understand that level of joke, chances are I'm not going to have the best connection. Does that make sense? Like, there's a lot of things that, like, just because you buy a girl a drink, don't expect a kiss goodnight. Don't expect anything. If you want to, because that's the other thing, nice guys, this is why nice guys aren't a thing. Yeah, like, if you think that you're being used for drinks, take away what you're being used for. No. And here's the thing, it's taught that, like, if you go out for drinks, it's like the nice thing to do, but it's also taught that it's the foot in the door to get your dick wet. And if she's not willing to sit there and talk with you without a paid drink, well, she's gonna ask somebody else. Let her go ask somebody else. Let her. Maybe she's out because her friends forced her to be out and she's, like, already not having a good time. Don't be her savior. Don't be that. Women are tired of being told that we need to be saved. Like, we don't. We make our own money. We make our own damn money. Like, you don't have to buy somebody a drink to get in their pants. You shouldn't buy somebody a drink to get in their pants. That's, like, super rapey. You know what I mean? It's, like, super rapey. I had this guy last night. Okay, so the club that we were at is, like, there's like levels to it. You know how in a room, for me, I don't mind talking with the woman for a long time, and then maybe if she wants to chat again, we exchange contact information. If not, that's also fine, and I get to know a new person. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because women are trained and taught, and society enforces that if somebody buys you a drink to be nice, you have to be nice back. And what being nice for a woman is give up the goods. That's what men say being nice is. That's why I come off like a fucking bitch. Because I don't owe you shit. You don't owe me shit. Like, I'm there to enjoy my time. I paid my $20 deposit to get in. I paid my cover charge. You don't owe me shit. You are not part of the experience. But yeah, so like the club that we were at, the dance floor, so you know how some like rooms, they'll have, it's like, there's like a rise, and then there's a step down, and then like the floor, and then there's like stairs on the outside that's like a little bit higher. That's where like the DJ, I can't look at how ridiculous this is. Like, it's, you know what I mean? There's like a step where there's like a stair or two. So, and then around it is like a guardrail. So that way you don't like fall. So this guy, and lots of guys when they go out, they expect to find a woman to take home that same night. She don't mind getting to know. Yeah, like guys go out to get laid. Girls go out to have a partner. Typically. That's like the, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. Which is why it's like when guys see girls by themselves at clubs, they think that's a target. Because guys are taught to go to clubs to get laid. That's where you get laid. You prey on drunk girls because they're more likely to say yes. Their judgment's a little bit, you know. These girls all want one thing. Then it's also going to be much better because we know each other in the night. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Yeah. And like the movies all depict like the girl dancing by herself, the guys like staring at her from across the room like fucking Predator. What the fuck? Like, it's weird. And like for the longest time, this was part of like my self-discovery basically, was like I wanted that. And it wasn't until I was in rehab that I realized how fucking dangerous that is. Like, that's dangerous. That is like predator to prey 101. You wait till they're isolated, you go up and talk to them. Like, it's weird. It's weird. And the other thing is that guys are just not that classy with it, I guess. Not classy. Classy is not the right word, because classy is an idea. Yeah, that's so wrong to do it like that. Just staring at women, literally hunting for them in clubs. Yeah. Or you get the guys that go to every single girl. Like, my friend and I were dancing together. She and I were facing each other. This guy comes over to me and he's like, this. And I was like, no. And then he turns to her and the same thing. And then walks away. And you're like, what the fuck was that? Like, what? What? Are you kidding me? Like, you go to both girls in the group. Like, obviously we're gonna talk shit about you. What the hell? And like, I know that girls do it too. I know that girls do it too, and I've done it too. Like, not like the homie hop where you go to each one and wait for somebody to say yes. But it's like, oh, It's just like fail on so many levels. Just fail miserably. And like, they always do this thing. They always do this thing that when they come up to you to dance, they do the crotch first dance. So you'll be like dancing, like having a good time, and they come at you like this, and they're like, like crotch first, and you're like, like, why? Who needs like this? Like, the only people I know who walk like this are the pregnant Sims. And they're like walking like this. But like never, I'm like, posture check, bitch, posture check. Cause like, go like this, you know? Just stand up. Just stand up, dance. You don't have to be like this. You don't. It doesn't look good. That's how you get skull, that's like fucking osteoporosis in the making. Yeah. And like, that's how they approach you. And you're like, bro, no. Just no. No. That, and then you always have the boys that are like so fucking wasted and the arms are up and they're like, ugh, yeah. And my thing is like, when I dance, like I'm like moving to the groove. Like I need space. Don't come in my space. Don't get in my space. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. Pretend I don't exist. Not to sound rude, but I'm sure men would come up to you dancing like that to see if those Bro! No! No! And for the record, I am like drenched from head to toe when I'm dancing at the club. It's a workout for me. Full on workout. Like, I am not there to look pretty. Like, I ain't there to look good. Like, I'm there to fucking dance. Like, and, okay, so this guy, like, taps me, he, like, leans over. So I was, like, dancing, I was, like, holding on to the bars there, and I'm, like, dancing, doing my thing. And he leans over, and he's like, excuse me, miss. And like totally throws off my groove, totally interrupts my dancing, and I had to like turn around and be like, what? Like, what? Well, as long as you have a great time and dance, yeah. That's the thing. And it's not to scare you out of talking to people. Because I know that some people will go, and I was this person, if I was having an argument with my mom or something, and for example, if she would say like, maybe that outfit isn't the most appropriate because you're like 16. And I would be like, I'm just gonna wear a turtleneck in the summer. Bitch, what? Like, I'm that drama person. I am that person where I will take whatever somebody tells me when I don't get my way, and I will spin it to the polar opposite to make them seem the ridiculous one, but really it's not. Because it's like, you guys could easily be like, oh, so I just won't talk to women and go to clubs. It's like, that's actually not at all what I'm saying. It's just, yeah. Because it's like, times are changing, and we need time to change. We need these behaviors to be looked at, to be scrutinized, because they're clearly a problem. You know, I say a problem. They're not really a problem for the men that perpetrate these things, because for them it works. But it's a problem on the receiving end. You know, there's a problem on the defense. The O-line is real strong, but defense is having an issue. So, it's like, yeah. And like, there's ways to approach people. Ultimately, read their body language. Enthusiasm is very easy to read. It is. Like, who are you more likely to talk to? Okay? Somebody that's like at you, or somebody that looks at you like this. Who are you more likely to talk to? And here's a tough one. How about somebody that does this? Eating really makes you sweat this much. Yeah, it does. It's also that it's like 500 degrees in my house because we don't have the ACs in yet. But last night I was like drenched. I got home and my shirt, when I changed, it like made a thud on the floor because it was wet. Because I was so sweaty. Like, it hit the floor sounding like a bathing suit after you just get out of a pool. Like, my hair, I woke up curly hair today because it was pinned straight when I left. I need some pre-workout. I took a Champ-X this morning, and now I'm like, ugh. For a second. LOL, if you drank a bit last night, you're sweating it out. No, I haven't drank in, it'll be 4 years. Yeah, no, my 4 years sober is in a few weeks. So it's like, yeah. Yeah. I'm like needing a nap. Huh. Oh, love that for you. Yeah, it's like, I don't drink, so a lot of people are like, oh, that's an excuse because you don't want me to buy you a drink. And it's like, you're right, I don't want you to buy me a drink. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. I could take a nap and sleep for 100 years. I think that's why I wanted to be Sleeping Beauty so much when I was a kid. Not because she was, like, kissed by a prince, which that in and of itself, that's weird. That's really weird. She was happy. She was sleeping. She was good. She was real good. She did not need no prince to kiss her awake. And also, how decayed would your teeth be after 100 years of sleeping? Oops, I didn't mean to oh, no worries. Yeah, like, wouldn't that be weird? Like, how gross would her morning breath be? Because, like, he got in there. Oh my god. I work at 8 a.m. tomorrow. And I need to go to bed. I have to go to bed really early. It's like sweaty. Oh, yeah. Before I go back to work for only 10 days, I'm taking it. Oh, love that for you. Oh, love that for you. That'll be good. Okay, it's 20 degrees out right now. Oh my god. Look at this. Tisha. I'm done with studying for my exam. Oh yeah, that's gotta be a relief. It's gotta be a huge relief. I never have to take another exam unless I take another course in school, but that won't happen for a very long time. Good. I could imagine you're happy about that. Oh my god, that would feel so good. Ugh. Life cast so real. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Oh my god, I need to get up and carry on, but I have no energy. It's so dumb. Like, I ate a huge breakfast. Laying down feels so good. And now I also have papers to prove that I can get a much higher pay. That's fucking sick. I love that. All right. I think I'm going to call it today. I'm exhausted right now. And I got to finish. I hope I can convince my next boss. Yeah, fingers crossed. That would be awesome if you could. Yeah. So I'm going to go. I didn't want to do like a super long stream today. Just because I am getting back into it. But I'm like, oh god. Or at least a good pay here. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I'm going to be live tomorrow morning while I get ready for work, I think. If I wake up at the proper time. So I'm going to aim to do that. If y'all are awake, you're more than welcome to join me for that. But yeah, I need to just like lay down. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.